Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mode Monday. Today we have big storage, small storage, and historical police station. Right, 25 mods released in the last 7 days ish. I'm always guessing these numbers because not guessing. It's exact number, but by the time you're watching this could be a different number, so it could be more released by the time you're watching this video. But when I'm recording this, it's 25-ish mods released in the last 7 days. Unfortunately, quality is lacking as well as the number, but we have a couple of eye candies. Let's get cracking. And unfortunately we start with an invisible one. It's Helfenburk Case Castle. This would be one of the eye candies that I really wanted to see in game, but unfortunately we can't. I'm gonna present it as it is here. And this is Helfenburk Castle by Bogatyr Ilya. Castle Helfenburk, or rather its game version. The castle also presents the game's operation flashpoint at Armor Reforger. Okay, that one. Perfect for ever. Okay, you know what? There's a lot of description here, but looks like a real nice building. I bet that it would be touristy building. I'm just gonna see if we have clicked on it. No, unfortunately, just a visualization like this. But yeah, anyway, if you want some castles from other games, you have them now. Unfortunately for me, it wouldn't load yet, so I cannot show it in a game and present it in a bit better light. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Tesmio and Long Central Rail Cargo Hub. Central Freight Railway Station, large-scale cargo station for all types of cargo, allows the creation of central resource hubs and the distribution centers. Length of the platform is 450 meters for long trains, exactly what we need. I created custom modes, price and negotiable, so if you want anything custom made, you have the link in the description of the video. But let's talk about this one. Am I a fan of this or not? Actually, I don't have a specific opinion. Usually I like buildings that have already storage and railroads at the same time, but if the railroad station is nice looking, I don't mind if it's separated. Sometimes, not always, the game has a problem with connected buildings and reading the storage capacities. Usually it's with the conveyor belts connections, not really with the industrial connections, not really with conveyor connections if it's directly connected, but if you have something like intermediate connection with, let's say, forklifts, that the building doesn't read what's on the other side of the forklift connection, or in my case, more often I experience the conveyor belt connection. But yeah, absolutely beautiful building, looks quite nicely industrial, has a huge management building over here which has no purpose. This is just a railroad station, cargo railroad station, with enormous amounts of connection. As you can see here, if we go to connections on every side, you have connections going in every direction. So it's probably going to be expensive. I didn't check the price, but I'm pretty sure, knowing Tesmio's work, this is going to be on a pricey side. So Central Cargo Hub, 136,000, comparable to vanilla train station. This is absolutely ginormous amount of money to spend it if you go for the train station. Here we go for example the vanilla one, which is way smaller of course, but yeah, way cheaper. Anyway, quite realistic, not a cheaty mode. Link in the description of the video. Jerry K. and, let's butcher some Cyrillic Russian, Samarskoye ГУВД, Samara Police MDIA, whatever MDIA means. So let's see the English translation straight away. The building of the Kubyshev Samara MDIA, which existed until 1990. I was looking for it, that's why I couldn't find it. Until 1999, reconstructed from very few surviving photos and drawings. Capacity for 100 employees, space for 8 service cars, night lights. The administrative building of Department of Interior Affairs, administrative building, yeah, okay, was designed as a dynamic volumetric form with increasing volumes from 4 to 5 floors to the corner of the Kubysheva and Pionerskaya Street. Okay, I will actually look for this. The half cylinder of the staircase block on supports actuated the main the main entrance to the building on the 10th of February 1999. It was completely destroyed by fire. Oh, that's sad. Okay, I'm seriously thinking about that. Oh, we can turn this star upside down, and it's gonna be, we can call the demons here. This is one of the eye candies, and definitely big thumbs up for this one. I'm just gonna give my 2 cents regarding creation of these police buildings. There's no need to have more than the 2 cars per 1 car per 25 people, 2 cars per 50 people, so more than 4 cars here. I think actually it depends on the police officers, because they can't handle the more volume of cases. I suggest not putting more than 4 vehicles in these kind of buildings, which also for the modest says like, okay, maybe you don't need that many parking spaces, maybe something nice like, you know, flower beds or trees or something that, you know, more than 4 cars, I think it would be too much here, especially if you have high increase in crime. This wouldn't be able to handle a vehicle influx of crime. But anyway, what about the price tag, I hear you ask? So let's go real quickly and find the building. That will be here, 46,700 rubles. If we compare that to the other government police stations, vanilla one, this is, I believe, Vicom's one, or I might be wrong here. No, this is vanilla one, I apologize. 31,000 for half the price. Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper than, it's a little bit cheaper per employee. It's more expensive than this building, but it's a little bit cheaper per employee, so take that as you wish. I don't consider this to be cheating mod at all. Link in the description of the video. Mr. Novu and Rural Open Storage. Open storage for early start holds around 1,000 tons of materials. Who doesn't like cheap rural storages? Anyway, Novu, well-known modder on this channel and in the community. It does have 1,000-ton capacity. Let's compare that to the vanilla buildings. So we will have smaller buildings that are more or less similar in size, a little bit smaller. This one has 3 times the capacity, by the way, just a heads up. I personally think that the things can be stacked this high, but take that as you wish. I think it would be a little bit more helpful for the early start games. Is this wood on the side? I would assume it was, because I don't know how much steel and iron would be used for constructing these buildings. Anyway, it has 3 loading bays. Also something that would be considered here, how fast the vehicles are being loaded here. Could it determine if it's cheaty or not? Unfortunately, that we don't have information on that. But the price tag on this bad boy is rural open storage, 2,000 rubles, comparable to the vanilla one. Open storage over here, 1,000 would be 12,000, normal would be 10,000, the free one would be free, and it's in the same similar size. How much is the free one? The free one is 95 tons of steel. So yeah, it does have 10 times more capacity. Take that as you wish. Link in the description of the video. Right, dangerous mod, very, very dangerous mod. This is a tank trench, not only dangerous because of that, but actually this mod breaks the game. Just to explain, this is Dexter who made this. I wanted to present this one in the influx of the new mods of army vehicles. I think it will be cool if you want to make your own test range, military test range, so you can park your tanks in these tank trenches. Unfortunately, if you try to install this mod, sorry, if you try to use this mod, it crashes the game, so take that with a pinch of salt. Don't install it and don't use it until it's fixed. Unfortunately, at this time it's not fixed yet. It would be a cool addition to the game if you want to make your own shooting range, tank range, just, you know, to present these vehicles like this. It would be really cool. Trench for heavy equipment. In the game it plays a role of the depot for 1 unit of equipment. If there's any problems to the mod, please let me know. I will let the extra know. But yeah, take that as you wish. I will demonstrate at the end of the video that it actually crashes the game. Anyway, link in the description of the video. Shendrian and Hinomoto water infrastructure. Right, so let's go and check this one. This is pipes beneath the soil, carry the life blood clear, silent work below. Okay, that's poetic. Anyway, so if you're a fan of the Japanese culture, you have a couple of these interesting, very, very interesting building. Not my cup of tea, but definitely something worth presenting. So the whole sewage and water infrastructure you can find here. You can see here we have a water tower. We have another, I think this would be, oh no, this is the filtering station, or the, yeah, oh, it actually consumes coal and gravel. That's nice. We have sewage treatment plant, coal and chemicals. rubles. And then we have the water well, we have a sewage pump, you have water pump, you have all the water infrastructure that you might want. Usually they are quite cheap to build, and this is early start as well, I believe. So let's see the price tags on these bad boys. Here we go. So this is a unique features. Hinomoto public toilet, that will be the small toilet, that will be a collection of the sewage. Then we have the sewage spillway, we have sewage pump. You can see the prices around 2,000 rubles each. The big tower here is 16,000 rubles. That would be the water filter. That would be the most expensive one. 16,000 for water filter. Let's see how much it costs here. Water treatment plant. Oh, it's even more expensive. So price wise, it's not cheaty. So if you want infrastructure like this, link in description of video. CAT 2000 and the 1-447 YOS residential building type part 2. So we are getting, I'm gonna just skip the Russian description. In English one is a standard project US 1-776 US. Was built in the territory of USSR 1960-1999 in the Astrakhan, Leningrad, Volgograd regions, as well as the Republic of Kalmykia. Sorry about that. The package includes buildings for 90, 135, 180, 90, 135 and 180 inhabitants, 78% comfort. This is the second part of the mode, in which buildings do not differ much from each other, but their ends and heads, the front sides vary. Okay, so we have different front sides. Well, the length definitely is different, and no access to the rooftop. Oh, it does have access to the rooftop. I want to say it's my favorite because I like to climb these buildings and see the view from them. But yeah, they're absolutely nice. Look at the nice features of the windows on the bottom floor. You know, kind of like prevent burglary prevention, but also kind of nice touch. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the balconies, definitely. There is a little bit of shadow leakage over here, but hey ho. Of course, residential buildings are really my favorites usually. Right, so let's see the building price, 45,000, 65,000, definitely not a cheaty mods, and also they do take, just because we know the residential building prices in this game, they're around 20 to 30,000, the bigger ones, and these 180 people are 80,000 rubles, so definitely not a cheaty mod. For more details, link in the description of the video. Berdosafilani and, sorry for butchering that, and Mountain Planishvili, Soviet Republic. Welcome to Planishvili. There's a nice symbol of the Republic and also writings in Georgian, I would believe. And establishment of Planishvili mission is an autonomous region located in the heart of the Caucasus Mountains, nestled between Georgia and Russia. It was established in 1960 by the Soviet Union, formed by merging two small mountain villages, Kosice and Zavaroroysha. The Soviet Union created this region not only to maintain ethnic and administrative balance, but also to fulfill the dream of constructing a major city in the Caucasus. There's a whole history of this. I will not go through the details. You're gonna have to go and check the link in the description of the video. But there's iconography about this map. There's symbolism about this map, location on the world map. Very much work. A huge amount of work went into creating this map, so please go and read it if you want to play it. And also you have some starting infrastructure, as you can see here. Well, this is outside of the border, of course, but we're gonna cover that. Anyway, I love Caucasus. I love this region. I think they have one of the best foods. Of course, everybody knows, or well, everybody should knows about how good the Georgian food is. Anyway, let's go and check the map. In this case, as you can see, we have a very beautiful even made power plant outside of the borders to demonstrate not only the cables come from elsewhere, but actually they're connected to the power plant. Bear in mind that here we built our own Mod Monday buildings, but we do have a couple of villages, Kosice, too much reminds me of Kosice, and then we have the second one, Zavaroroysha. Okay, sorry for butchering that again. too many stories in this episode, huh? Resources, they are unfortunately plentiful. And why unfortunately? It's always nice to have a challenge with poor quality resources, but in this case they are quite plentiful. You have a lot of coal, you have a lot of iron, you have a lot of oil. This is not going to be a problem, and you have decent large amounts of uranium and bauxite as well. Well, bauxite is some of it in the mountains if you want larger quantities, but resources will not be that much of a problem. One little tip maybe, or complaint: these fields that look beautiful when they are square like this, but in reality they would have some kind of access to them. I don't know how to put that. Maybe I don't know how to put that, but this looks like, how do you get to this field, because it's surrounded by other fields? Maybe going through the fields, but no, maybe I'm just wrong here. I'm just gonna step back and say sorry for criticizing this. Probably farmers would find a way to access all the fields, or maybe they would owning fields who are next to the roads would be owned by the people who are on the other side. Anyway, very beautiful map. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, link it, hit it. And if you want to support channel, I have description of video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.